Bippity boppity boo!
And welcome back to the Jenaverse! Cue music!
Come and join us, we're Jenna. We're gonna go to the Jenaverse. Come and join us, we're Jenna. We're gonna go to the Jenaverse.
Ah, what a magical way to end our Halloween bonanza, our 6 weeks of Halloween.
And of course, how else would we end Halloween as I am Cinderella.
And I am Whitney Houston.
Oh.
Impossible for a plain country bumpkin to become a yellow carriage. I don't know if that's the lyrics. I'm going to turn you into a carriage.
Yeah, we're Cinderella and the Fairy Godmother.
Yes.
We don't support Disney. This is more Brandy's
Cinderella.
Cinderella.
Exactly.
Yeah. Or even Hilary Duff.
You know what this feels like with these chairs? It feels like
Daytime talk show?
I was gonna say it feels like the reunion episode of like
Real Housewives.
There's a reunion episode of Cinderella.
It's hard not to go full mannequin in these chairs because you want to put your hands like impossible.
Shall we take a moment to just admire Jill's phenomenal waist wear, and the singular crook.
Oh, I lost my slipper.
For our listeners,
Yeah,
Jill is wearing a blue dress.
I wore this for the listeners because they can't see it and they don't deserve to.
She's wearing a blue dress and
No free feet.
and
know
a
that
croc.
the foot in the croc has no sock, but I put on a sock on so you couldn't see my foot. And of course, my fabulous fairy godmother, who just happens to have bumblebee wings. But
Yes.
that's how it goes
I
here in
gotta
the
fly
Jenaverse.
somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm a queen bee. So Cinderella, would you like to tell us about the ball?
It was so horrible.
Well, enough. We have to just jump right into the episode because we're losing light.
I got to get back home by midnight, so we
Yeah,
got to get started.
exactly.
Something's going to turn into a pumpkin. I can't quite remember what, but we got to get going.
Yeah, we gotta get going. So let's just get started.
Let's get started.
Jenaverse, 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 Jenaverse.
Bippity boppity boo. I am turning this mouse into a dog.
To a really thick, beefy dog.
This here is hot dog.
Yeah, this is Hot Dog. She is kind of, the royal dog. Cinderella's first. Instead of like a mouse that sews my clothes, I have Hot Dog.
Yes. And instead of a wand, I have a stop, drop, or let it roll placard. What are these things called? Wand.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Sure. And today we got your controversial opinion. We asked you, what is your most spicy take? And what were we going to be doing this, Jill?
We're going to be passing a little judgment as we always do. And in the Jenaverse, we love fire safety.
Yes.
So we're going to be playing one of our favorite games, which is we're going to take your controversial opinions and we're going to either stop and drop it or we're going to let it roll.
Yes. So let's just get into it.
Yeah. This person's controversial opinion, drinking milk past the age of 3 is not normal.
Stop, drop.
Yeah, I'm going to say no because
Absolutely not.
just let's all stop telling each other what to eat.
And also, some people live in places where all they have are cows. There are nomads around.
You gotta
okay?
eat the meat.
They
you
gotta
gotta
eat the
drink
meat.
the
They
milk.
gotta drink the milk. They gotta fortify, their diets. You can't tell people that.
Yeah, this is milk rights. Everybody deserves milk if they want it.
Wow, you're acting like Snow White and not Cinderella, ma'am. She said Snow White rights.
Oh, this is so appropriate. This controversial opinion is being a Disney adult should be considered a mental health condition. That's so rude.
Stop, drop it.
Stop it. You shouldn't even be. No, that's wrong for so many levels. And look at me. Today
We are
is
Disney adults.
Today is the only day I will not judge. We're dressing up as a lot of things this Halloween. And we're pretending to be a lot of things this Halloween, and we're pretending to be Disney adults.
And also, I feel like it's a coping mechanism. You know,
Yeah.
some people are out here coping with vaping. Some people are coping with cheating.
Oh,
God forbid somebody cope with a little multi-conglomerate corporation.
yeah.
I mean, when they stand Disney, the company, that's when I'm like, all right, sit down.
Yeah.
They're not treating their workers right.
But I guess the little characters
Yeah,
and stuff.
you grew up with it. You're like, oh, I love Mickey Mouse, whatever. You can
You're
have your little
regressing
Mickey Mouse
in a
as a
cute
treat.
way,
Yeah, in a
yeah.
cute way. As long as you're not being weird about it. You know,
Yeah.
you're not being Mickey Mouse in bed. Oh, I'm coming. Sorry.
You wanted to do that.
I've been
That's
waiting
something,
for that.
yeah, that's something you had saved up, and I don't know why you were, but I'm not going to judge.
What would you do if somebody was doing the Mickey Mouse voice in bed?
I would honestly leave.
You're like, stop, drop.
Yeah, I'd be like, I left my straightener on. I don't even own one, but I gotta go wash my hair.
What do you mean you don't own one?
Stop,
Jill?
we're not getting back into this propaganda. My hair is naturally straight. Anna tries to fabricate a lie that it is not.
It's naturally straight after all those perms.
Oh, this person's a hater.
Oh.
Someone said their controversial opinion is people over the age of 65 should have to retake their driver's test yearly. They're going slow. They're taking a long time to take a left turn. Nothing's really wrong with that.
I think people over the age of 75, I would agree. Because I feel like, I don't
Thinking
know.
of me. I'm planning to live long, so I'm going to say stop this shit because there's no way if they had me do that every year. Now, some years I would miss. I would not get it renewed.
I mean, I think that's the point.
Yeah, that's the point. But I don't want to live in that reality.
I think over the age of 75. I think 65 is a lot younger than you
That's
think.
a lot younger than you think.
I think like maybe even 80. People over the age of 80, I think that makes sense. We'll give them up until 80. But I kind of do understand. I have seen some old people driving and I've been like, should
shouldn't
you
be
be
doing
on the
that.
road?
Oh, yeah,
Can
there
you
was a
see
point-
that sign?
Before Nan lost her license, she was driving in the middle of the road. But when she turned 80, I stopped telling her no. So I was like, go off, Nan. Ooh, this person said their controversial opinion is it's morally bankrupt to buy certain designer dog breeds.
Wow. That is big words.
Morally
They
bankrupt.
said, you got a pug, you have no morals.
Yeah, I think like
I think you can go with that opinion because, a lot of those like pure breeds,
they can't even fuck. They're not even making their own.
they're not. And like they have like hip dysplasia or like dog anxiety.
Yeah, we've gone too far with dog breeds, but also, I honestly think I'm gonna say stop it and drop it because life is so hard. I'm in a mood today where I'm like, life is hard, just let things ride.
I practically wrote that opinion.
Oh, really?
I'm with that
Oh.
person. You can go.
Oh,
Go
wow.
on with that opinion.
Jenna is split.
Justice for dogs.
Wow.
That's all I gotta say. It's
Yeah,
an injustice
yes.
what they've done to dogs.
It's too late though. We've gone too far.
That's a purebred dog right there.
She is.
You tell me.
Yeah, I guess we have a purebred dog. But we got her for a discount. Someone was gonna get rid of her or something.
That's so sad.
I know. Could you imagine? That's what we should be more mad about. Maybe because I'm not mad about
But
the
I
dog
think
breeds.
it's all part of the same system,
I guess the people who want purebred dogs would get rid of their dog once they're kind of over it.
Mhm. And also, like, they contribute to that system.
Damn,
of, like,
I'm gonna agree. Or let it roll. Let
it roll, yeah, let that
roll.
opinion
Now
roll.
as usual, I've changed my opinion.
Justice for dogs.
Justice for dogs. Ooh, this person's controversial opinion is being drunk in public once you're older than 23 is inexcusable.
Wow.
I mean, people have birthdays.
I'm gonna let you stop and drop it because
25, maybe.
part of my enjoyment and entertainment in life is drunk people.
people.
I'm sorry. There's something about like seeing someone make a complete fool at themselves at 35 that is just like.
An older aunt, if she can't get drunk at a wedding, loosen up.
We
have
need
some
somebody
fun.
to start the drama. Someone to start sucking off the DJ on the dance floor.
Don't you want good work parties? Lighten up, have
drop
some
it.
fun.
Stop, drop it. Because a lot of adult drama starts with a drunk person.
Most drama starts with a drunk person. Oh, this person's controversial opinion is millennials are the most difficult people to date.
Wow. I
Do you
I
feel
think
attacked?
I think Gen Z is too young to be, considering in the dating question right now. So millennials are kind of
The worst.
yeah.
But you can't tell me dating a boomer is better. I guess, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably
'Cause
better.
We're like we were in that awful age where it's like we're talking stage.
We have there's no
formalities.
definition.
Yeah,
There's no
we
definition.
need a little formality.
If you're
in
dating a millennial, you could be dating for a year and still be looking left and right like,
and be
what
like,
is this?
am I your girlfriend? I hate that shit.
Like, there's no, and like sometimes you just never have the conversation, so you're just sitting there. How do you introduce this person? Hey, this
This is my friend.
This is my.
How embarrassing.
And also, like, millennials are like so poor.
Yeah, that's true. We can't even afford
It's
to
always
date
like,
each other.
come over and watch a movie.
Yeah, because we're too poor to do
Can't
anything
do any
else.
activities.
Yeah, and as a millennial, that is my favorite date. Just to arrive at someone's house, spend $0.
Mine is walking around.
Exactly, a $0
Oh my
date.
God. You know what?
Whatever. You hate us because you
Maybe
hate us.
This is true. I'm gonna let you roll with that because you know what? It has
It's
some
true.
truth to it.
Yeah,
It's
I'm gonna
true.
let. It's true.
It's
You
true.
read us to filth, sure, but I still am gonna be who I am.
I don't see how Gen Z would be any better though. Like knowing Gen Z now.
But they will want to show their dates, so they'll be a little more respectable than ours. You could never take like a cute TikTok of a millennial date.
Come with me to Netflix and chill with my situationship.
Yeah. What are we?
I asked, what are we?
No. I have more faith in Gen Z.
I don't.
Because they're
not that different from millennials.
They're not that different, but they had that whole pandemic thing happen, so things got more formal.
Oh yeah, they want to do a lot more.
They want to go out of the house.
Millennials are just such homebodies.
tired.
We're tired.
I was in college when Miley Cyrus Bangers came out. I don't need to do something now. I can sit on the couch with my maybe boyfriend, maybe not. Who knows? We'll see in a year.
All our college songs were just like, we're young. This is the only night, so let's go home tonight. Like I think that definitely increased the fact that millennial relationships don't last.
Oh yeah, all of our songs were like, we're
gonna die tonight. Let's go fuck.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you kind of got that one.
Wow, you wait with that opinion. You can let it roll.
Yeah. Ooh, this is just a fun opinion. This person's opinion is Cars 2 is a fun movie. I don't care how stupid it is. It's way over the hate. I don't think I've seen Cars 2, but I just want to shout out your opinion.
I am going to tell you to stop and drop it. Because the only valid movie in the car franchise is Cars 1.
Have you seen Cars 2?
I have.
Is there a third one?
There's a third one.
Wow.
I think that Cars should have been a one-off movie.
Wow.
Disney just wanted to sell more merchandise, so they made a second one.
That's what they always want to do.
But like Cars 2 didn't need to happen. It did not add much more to the plot. Like Cars was a complete movie. And it was honestly an iconic movie. As a car hater, I hate car culture, but I did love Cars.
Wow.
Life is a highway. It made that song popular again. Like, come on.
Oh.
Nah, no.
Was that song made for that movie?
No, I think
it was real.
Song, yeah, it was a real song.
I was hoping it was made. Because Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus was a song created for her clothing line at Walmart. That's a Walmart song. And that's one of the reasons I love it. And honestly, I'm going to let you roll because it's not hurting anybody for you to think that.
It's hurting
it's hurting Ena, but I don't think enough that I'm going to step in the way.
We're going to apologize for the lighting changes. You know, the sun is setting, so the camera's
the sun is setting. Who cares?
Yeehaw.
You're going to get the whole process.
But at least you're getting
of the
titty,
sunset.
right? So,
yeah.
We're serving Queen and Boy Lynn. We're giving Renaissance.
Paint this. Jenaverse, can someone please paint this?
I know. Yeah, we've waited long enough for fan art.
This person's controversial opinion, yeah, we have. But also, this person's controversial opinion is a bad one. If he's cheated more than once, drop his ass. That's not controversial. And if you're living in a world
more than once?
Yeah.
The first time didn't stop
Maybe if you have 8 kids with him, try it again after the first cheat.
I don't know. Even 8 kids, it's all right. We can, with 8 kids, even more reason to get a divorce. Because is he helping you with those 8 kids?
Yeah,
at that
true.
point.
At least they can be at 1 weekend of the month.
Exactly. You get some free time to yourself.
Wow. I'm going to tell you stop, drop, just because look around where you are. Why is that a controversial opinion in your area? That should be normal.
They live in a polycule, a common polycule, and that's why.
One cheat.
One cheat. You're allowed 1 cheat as a treat.
Oh, this person's controversial opinion is Apple Maps is better than Google Maps. I have an iPhone 5 and it's very full, and I deleted Apple Maps. I only have Google Maps on my Apple phone. So stop and drop. Stop
and drop, because the only people I see that stan Apple Maps are Apple fanboys. I think Google Maps is valid. Google Maps is honestly bae.
Yeah.
When I have roaming service in other countries, you know who has my back?
Apple's not doing it.
Apple's not doing that.
This person's controversial opinion is stealing plant clippings is okay and you should do it.
Yes.
I mean, why not it takes a leaf.
Yes.
It's a leaf.
Let it roll, because
we'll send these out.
We'll give you a piece of corn. You want some corn? I think that is ethical. It doesn't hurt the mother plant. And if you take it home and it doesn't become another plant, it's a leaf.
That's not controversial.
But if it does, you're going to get a big unlimited plant.
And you can give someone a leaf off of that.
Exactly. Although I will say it's bad in the fact that it does weaken the gene pool of plants if everyone is related to the one mother plant. There's only one plant that's just getting around.
See, this is why you would know something about this and not me. So yeah, do it, but I guess consider that.
My monstera in my room is it's a clipping. I was gifted a clipping, and Now it's bigger and I could give somebody a clipping. But I won't because I think we should have some genetic diversity in the Monsteras.
You know, there's things I'll never think about that you think about all the time. Anywho, thank you for your controversial opinions. It's something that keeps us going. It keeps us alive at the Jenaverse.
Most of you should stop, but some of you
should go.
Yeah, let it roll.
Let it roll.
Well, on to the next.
On to the next.
Jenaverse, 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 Jenaverse.
Time marches on in the Jenaverse as the sun sets, which means it's time for our next game.
Yes, and this is the more drama. This is what feels like a reality TV show reunion.
Sit down.
Yes,
Let's get into the drama.
Let's get into the tea because we asked you guys, what is the most effort you put into getting revenge?
And we are here to decide, are you evil?
Yes, are you the villain?
Yeah, are you the villain?
Sometimes you are the bad guy and you need a friend to sit you down and tell you, babe,
it's you.
It's you.
Yeah. Are you the stepsisters?
Ooh.
Oh, a little reference.
Ooh.
Oh, I've seen the movie once or twice as a child and I can remember something. Let's see. Oh, this is maybe, it's not classic, but something about it feels classic. This person, the most effort they ever put in to seeking revenge is, I found my friend's BF on Tinder. So I catfished him and showed up to his house with her. That's good. That is good. Because when I read the catfish part, I was like, you're doing a little too much.
Too much.
Why are you getting to know this?
But then
to show up at the house with
together.
her.
You are the legend.
Yeah.
You are the icon.
Yeah, you're like the anti-hero.
Yeah.
That everybody needs.
Exactly.
Honestly, not a villain. We
Not
all
a
know who
villain.
the villain is.
Yes.
The boyfriend.
The boyfriend.
Duh. Probably gonna run into that a lot today.
That was justified. That gives me hope for humanity.
Absolutely. That makes me remember that girlies are the most powerful resource in the world.
You can power the earth on girlies.
Oh my God. This one, you guys are conniving. This person said the most effort they ever did to get revenge was someone stole my credit card info. I stole his Facebook and sent his cheating DMs to his girlfriend, and then she broke up with him. It's so rare that someone you know steals your credit card.
Yeah. How did you figure out this person stole your credit card? There's layers to this.
Yeah, you know the charges were like your best friend Eric's favorite restaurant.
Your charges were Venmo.
Wow.
Wow.
You're not the villain, obviously.
You're not the villain because the cheating
but
and
the
also the stealing credit
situation.
card, but the situation is wild.
The situation lets me know that a lot happens in your life.
I don't want to fuck with you.
Wow. This person said the most effort they've ever put into revenge is paid money to have elephant shit delivered to a racist woman. I didn't know that was like a service. I didn't know it was like flower delivery, candy delivery, elephant shit delivery. Wow.
Wow. That's incredible, firstly.
Are you living somewhere where elephants are? It'd be such a cost to import it to here, to the cornfield.
I know. We can just get horse shit.
Yeah.
Hello? Just use the shit around you.
Maybe it's the local shit.
Maybe it's the... Every country has their shit delivery.
Every country has, like, what is your number one animal shit in the country? Use that for revenge.
For revenge, yeah.
Cheap.
Elephant shit. I almost want to say you're the villain because, like, that's, like, gourmet shit. You know, like...
If you're in America,
that's
a little much.
Anywhere.
Racist woman, maybe try to get her in court for a hate crime. Because once the shit is there, she just throws it away and it's over.
You want to create... Like, fling the shit at her house.
Yeah.
Obviously put on a mask. Delivered.
So she opens a box.
She opens the box. She's just like, I'm going to put this
box in the trash.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a flinging service.
Yeah. Maybe it comes with a catapult. Maybe catapult.
Oh, this person said the most they did to get revenge was put laxative in their flatmate's milk. They do it different there in Britain.
You are the villain.
You are the villain.
You are the villain.
Because you're messing with someone's body.
Yeah. I feel like there are many ways to get revenge on whatever your flatmate did to you.
Which makes someone shit their pants.
And also, like, what if they shit in the apartment and you have to deal with that? Or they shit in the bathroom and you needed to use, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it's kind of like
you.
not, yeah, you're not thinking
not
it
the
through.
kind of revenge. No,
yeah.
no. I don't get behind this. You are the villain. To resort to that, what happened to a conversation? This is your flatmate. What happened to...
Just move out at that point. You're poisoning someone that you're not married to, not related to. Not that you should poison them.
Jill says, I can excuse poisoning in a marriage.
No, I'm just saying this. You can move out of any house, any apartment. Move out.
That feels extreme.
It feels like you can't, but you can. And just do it. Here's another person that it's not looking good. This person said, I drove to every gas station within 10 miles and wrote my ex's number all over the bathroom stalls. You're doxing someone in real life.
First of all, you are the villain because that's just dumb.
And that's so time consuming
It's
for such
so
little payoff.
And like
nobody really calls them.
Yeah, I'm not going to see a number. Maybe I'll send a funny text.
Yeah. Maybe
I'm not
they're getting
call it.
Honestly, they're probably getting LOL texts and calls.
Yeah.
You probably
What
improved
if
their
they
life.
meet the love of their life? Right? Because this girlie was like, ooh.
Yeah.
And like, hey, I was on a road trip with my family and I saw your number in the stall. And then suddenly they're married. You want to bring happiness potentially to this ex?
Yeah, you're not thinking it through.
No.
And you're putting in too much time.
Why don't you just give their number to army recruiters or something? Like,
That's better. That's better. That's more annoying.
the Mormon
and
church.
more
You
yes.
can send Jehovah's Witness to people's houses.
Yeah, so they love Jesus and they're thinking about not celebrating any holidays. You should go check in on them. Oh, this person said, and this is something I don't know about. There seems to be in this world a lot of sisterly revenge. I don't have a sister, I've never. But you're an expert, you know? You would know. This person said the most effort they put in to get revenge is put my phone in my sister's room to film her so I could see where she hid my stuff.
That's not really revenge.
No, that's more just like investigation. And also, that's a slippery slope. I wouldn't do that. What, are you going to have a video of your sister jerking off?
Or
Accidents
changing?
happen.
I
Maybe
guess you
are
need to
the
find
villain.
out why is your sister hiding your stuff?
Yeah, there's a lot of issues going on here. Again, sisterly relations I don't understand.
I get being that desperate. You know, we've all been there. If you have sisters, there's a desperation that
Yeah,
comes
no
when there's
one
a
has ever
conflict.
stolen my shirt.
Yeah.
I've never been like, where are my pants? And then it's that like,
I've never had like that malicious of a relationship with my sister. Like, I
Yeah.
really can't relate to like this particular issue, but I don't know. Maybe I used to wear my older sister's stuff and she used to like hide it from me, but I never like went looking for it. I was just like, well, I guess I have to wear my dumb stuff now. But yeah, the recording,
I don't know.
I don't know about that part. That makes you the villain, but you're
Yeah.
both the villain.
Yeah, in a sister relationship, it seems like who's the villain swoops and swaps quite often.
Yeah, we are all the villain when we have sisters.
Ooh, this is petty. Someone said, I read the Game of Thrones books so I could spoil the TV show for a guy who ghosted me. How are you getting to him? He ghosted you.
That is a good question.
Where? When? How?
How are you spoiling it?
He's
Are you
ignoring you.
anonymously sending DMs on Instagram?
Being like,
Because-
this is what happens in the next episode. Aren't those books long?
They
I
are.
think you could have just like fucked someone else and moved on with
You
all
could
that
just like
time.
enjoy the book. You're not the villain, but you are the dumbass.
Yeah. You're not the villain, but you're not respecting your time.
No,
And yourself.
Yeah, I can't. That's not an empowering. There's nothing revengeful about that. Again,
a
how are you getting this information to him?
Yeah.
Like,
He's ignoring you already. He's not going to read your synopsis
This
of
is
the book.
desperate. This is desperate with a capital D.
I would say, think about something else.
I would say we've all been there, but no.
Yeah, I haven't been
I
there.
have not been there.
I've never wanted revenge on a man so bad that I read a series of books.
That are long.
You know it, the Jenaverse.
And you need to, this is a one
know
where you
we're
need
not
to
reading a lot.
employ the imagination quite a lot.
Or just ask someone who read them. I would just have a conversation with someone that
Go
read
to
the book.
Wikipedia. Why are you reading
You wanted
the books?
to read these books.
Oh my God. Okay, okay. You
something
fell in love with the first book, didn't you?
Yeah, and then you just were like, needed to continue on. I don't know about that one. Ooh, more revenge on an ex-lover. This person said, I wrote how an ex was a liar on a flyer and put it up in his frat. Signed him up for spam newsletters. I think the flyer,
The flyer would have fallen flat.
yeah, at the frat,
Because
where
the
all his
frat, they're
friends.
like, nice.
Yeah, they're his
Like,
friends.
They're his friends. They're his bros. They've also been scummy men.
Honestly, you look like the villain.
You look bad.
You look like the villain.
You look like you care.
But even worse, exactly, you're not the villain because villains don't care. And also being the villain is not the bad thing.
no.
I love the villain. It's always been my favorite.
We clarify this at the end. The villains are our favorite characters.
Yeah. No, the spam newsletters, that's pretty good. That's something we can work with.
That's something you should have just left it at that. Or at least post the flyers around campus.
Yeah, his frat.
His frat?
With all his friends.
Why his frat? They don't care. What are they going to do? Kick him out? No. They're going to give him a gold star.
Yeah, they're
on
going
the
to move
weekly
him
frat
up.
board.
Yeah, they're going to put him higher in the rankings of frattiest frat bro.
They're going to give him a beer keg all to himself.
Yeah.
Whatever happens at frat meetings.
Yeah. Okay, here's something that is interesting because it is kind of revenge in the modern world. This person said, change my Netflix password, LOL, too lazy for revenge. But that kind of is modern revenge. Because you know you're kicking them off.
You know you're kicking them off.
Taking away something that
has held them together.
Yeah, maybe is really, they might be in the middle of a show.
They
So
might
you
not
don't
remember
think
what
that's
episode
revenge?
they're on.
But that is kind of making you the villain.
I love this. This is like, yeah.
This is really,
This is like
you
chaotic
say that's not
evil.
revenge? That's something.
Chaotic neutral stuff.
Yeah.
And I like this.
Okay, this one is actually concerning. Someone said the most they did for revenge is emailing their employer. It depends on what they did. But also, stop getting everybody... we're getting each other fired. Do they have children? What is their livelihood like?
Also,
Emailing their employer. This man cheated on me.
I feel like if my employer got an email, I would explain it away so easily.
Be like, I have a stalker.
There it is. There it is.
So
I
it
don't
is
know.
villain behavior, and they're going to paint you as the villain at this job.
That is villain behavior, though.
Ooh. Someone said the most they did to get revenge was, he cheated on me with my best friend, so I got in a long-term relationship with his. You're a villain, and that's a slay.
That's a slay.
That's a villain slay.
Snaps to that. Snaps to that. That's the kind
We
of...
like to hear that kind of stuff
That's
here
the
at
kind
the
of villainy
Jenaverse.
we want. That's so
That's
funny.
where at the end you're rooting for the villain.
I love how you were able to pull it off too. Because like
To get into a long
men's best friends, there's nothing holding the friendship together, like materially, but they are ride or die.
Yeah,
usually.
it's so weird.
They know nothing.
Nothing about each other. Don't know where they went to college. Don't know each other's middle names.
They don't even know what each other does for a living.
I know.
I'd be like, how are you
But
guys
the bond
best friends?
is so strong.
It's so strong.
Makes no sense. So good for you.
Good for you.
You said I'm in for the long con, and you did it.
And your ex-best friend, I hope it's an ex-best friend.
Yeah, you're still best friends.
So
You're going on double dates. So convoluted and
That's
wrong.
actually kind of funny.
Yeah, I hope it is
so
kind
funny.
of freaky
It's kind of funny, hilarious like that. But your ex-best friend, wow.
Wow.
She is also the villain, but not in a fun way.
No. You're a villain and we're like LOL high-fiving you.
Yeah.
She's a shameful villain.
She is.
That lost her best friend for a man.
She's a war criminal.
That is bad.
George W. Bush.
This person said they watered their evil ex-roommate's plants with salt water so the plants would die. What did the plants do?
Villain.
You're the villain.
Boo.
Because it's one thing to
Boo.
be, they're evil, whatever. You're killing things that aren't the roommate, and you shouldn't kill the roommate. I keep saying the
Just
wrong
like you
thing
can have
in
a
this
little
game.
poison as a treat.
I'm saying the wrong thing. Don't poison people, don't kill anybody. For the record, I don't support poisoning or murder.
If your roommate is evil, again, there are many
Move
steps.
out. Move out. Life is long. Find a subletter that's 21 years old, 19, move them in there, and you move out to a peaceful place.
And also, like, what's your roommate gonna learn from that? That you have access to salt and water, and that you're a mean person
That you're
to
a
plants?
bitch. Oh. We don't know what this roommate did to
You
you.
say bitch on the podcast. We
I
don't know
didn't
what
mean
this
to.
roommate did to you, but it's bitchy.
To the plants.
To the plants.
I'm putting myself in the plant's pot right now. That's why I accent. That's like a tongue twister. I'm putting myself in the plant's plot. I'm putting myself in the plant's pot right now, and that's why I accidentally called you a bitch.
The plants really manifested themselves. To you. The spirit of the
This
plants.
close to the plants, and you think I'm gonna stick up for the humans?
Justice.
Yeah, this is my friend. Okay, this game is really fun, but we do only have time for one more. As you can tell, the sun is setting
Yes.
on the Jenaverse's day. I think we should end on this one because it is the most classic way to apply a lot of effort in revenge. This person said the most effort they put into getting revenge is living my best life. And then they put the smiley face with the hard eyes. The most classic way.
I love that. There's no villainy about
You're
that.
not a villain unless your best life, in your opinion, is like swindling people out of fortunes. You know, villainous shit.
I mean, I can agree with
Yeah, I
that.
can. Actually,
You know what?
I can
Start
turn
your
it.
own pyramid scheme, you know?
Yeah.
Pyramid scheme.
Living
I said
your
pyramid
best
scheme.
life with your MLM. Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, whatever it is, we support it. As long as it's not murder.
Or poisoning. Even though I made it sound like I would support that at multiple points in this episode. You know, go off. And thank you for submitting such a classic response.
Yes.
And that's how I like to get revenge.
Exactly. The best revenge is honestly bettering yourself and
Yeah.
moving on with life.
It's to be fabulous and hot and sexy.
Because when
and
people
on
wrong
the internet.
you, they want you to remember that. They want to think they have power over you.
Oh.
The best revenge is showing them that they were a blip.
The best revenge is saying, I don't even know that person anymore. Who is that? Mariah Carey does it right. Who? Jennifer Lopez who? Jennifer who?
I don't know her.
I don't know her. And that's the best way to get revenge. I
Exactly.
don't know her.
All right, well,
Wow, the sun is setting, so
the sun is
obviously
setting on
we
this
gotta get to the
episode,
outro.
so we gotta get to the outro. So yeah, let's cut this.
Yeah.
Jenaverse, 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 Jenaverse.
Bippity boppity boo, bippity boppity boo.
Oh no, the sunset and midnight's coming.
She's gotta get to the ball.
I'm running to the bus.
Yeah, we gotta get you on that pumpkin to the ball, Jill, because we gotta turn those Crocs into glass slippers.
Yeah, I need to get.
Why the fuck would she make glass slippers?
That would be the worst shoe.
She's actually the villain in the story because she wanted Cinderella to bust her fucking ass.
No dancing.
No dancing.
Can't even do one little stomp while you're dancing. Can't do the cha-cha slide with glass
Also,
slippers
like,
on.
if she's a real fairy godmother, why didn't she just give Cinderella money?
Yeah,
Why
a
didn't she
better
just
life,
give Cinderella
better family,
better
a husband. Why do you got to do all this shit to get a weird famous husband? Just give me a normal good one.
She doesn't need to be married to a war criminal because remember,
Yeah.
the royalty is guilty.
Oh,
don't
wow.
know.
Well, we can't get into all of
We
this,
can't get into-
Cinderella. This is the outro, and
This
the
is the
sun is
outro.
actively going down on this
And
day.
you know what? That's
and sun's
symbolic.
going down not only on this day, but on the beautiful tradition that every person on the world celebrates, which is the 6 weeks of Halloween. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween. We hope you have a spooky time.
Oh, we love it.
You suck some pumpkin and you lick some apple cider donut.
Sure. Why
Yeah.
not? It's Halloween. Do whatever you want because tomorrow you'll be back to yourself, but tonight you're different.
Yes. Tonight you are transformed. And
Wow.
I think that we would like to, as always, shout out to our
The spookiest people in the Jenaverse. The citizens.
the citizens, the shatters in the chat
Shout out to y'all. I
Shout
hope
out
you're
to
wearing
you
a
guys.
costume today. And
We
I hope
hope.
you've worn a costume
to this premiere.
to
as we
every premiere,
requested.
all 6 weeks
Yes, all
of
6
the
weeks.
very normal 6 weeks of Halloween. The
And-
absolutely all the time happening 6 weeks of Halloween.
Exactly.
Every year.
And Jill, what else do we do before these episodes? We have to guilt.
We have to
trip
guilt
them.
people.
Right.
Comment on this. I want to be scary.
Yes. Share.
Share it, comment,
Like.
subscribe.
Grab
Shake someone.
a bowl and tell them to listen to the Jenaverse.
Yeah.
Are you flashing your cooch?
No. Cinderella doesn't have a coochie.
Oh, right. She just has
Yeah,
legs.
she's Disney. No coochies in Disney.
But yes, thank you so much for joining us again.
Yeah, do all the things, spread the good news of the Jenaverse. Most importantly, have a spooky, happy Halloween.
Yes, as always, stay rotten.
Bye!
Ooh.